students, today Shubhajit and Mohammad Rizwan will be diving into a fascinating lesson. The Earth is a unique planet in that it has life thriving on it. It is inhabited by countless forms of life, from microscopic bacteria to great banyan trees and animals like elephants, tigers, blue whales, and of course human beings. The fact that the Earth has a combination of land, air, and water, and a moderate temperature due to moderate distance from the Sun has made life possible on it. Life thrives only in the intersection of three spheres, that is, lithosphere, atmosphere, and hydrosphere. According to many geographers, life itself constitutes a separate sphere called biosphere. The word biosphere is derived from a Greek word, bios, which means life, and sphaira means sphere, which is earth. It is also known as the ecosphere. So, that part of earth where life exists is called as biosphere. Let us learn more about the biosphere from class 9 social studies. Learning outcomes. Explain the food chain. Understand briefly the ecological crisis. Classify types of natural vegetations and forests. Understand Mediterranean vegetation. Keywords: food chain, a series of organisms each dependent on the next as a source of food. Ecological crisis. An ecological crisis occurs when changes to the environment of a species or population destabilize its continued survival. Biosphere. The regions of the surface and atmosphere of the Earth or another planet occupied by living organisms. Decomposition. The state or process of rotting. Let us observe the concept map. All forms of life have an integral connection with land, air, water, and sunshine around them. Various forms of life are related to each other. They are part of a complex food chain, that is, one kind of life becomes food for another kind. Many of the life forms live by exchanging essential substances with each other. For example, the primary food producers are plants which produce food with the help of sunlight. The plant themselves draw their vital nutrients from the soil. The food produced by the plants is eaten by plant-eating animals, usually called herbivores like deer, cattle, goats, elephants, etc. Other animals like dogs, cats, fish, etc. eat the herbivores animals and in this way are indirectly dependent upon plants. Bacteria and fungi help in the decomposition of dead trees and animals and break them down into organic compounds which the plants draw upon for their growth. Thus, the cycle of life goes on. Ecological crisis. Any disturbance in this cycle can create what is called an ecological crisis. Example: mixing of poisonous substances into air, water, or soil. Many industries use chemicals and metals which flow into the streams and rivers. This leads to affecting aquatic animals as well as to human health. Since all living and non-living things on the earth are, in one way or the other, connected to each other, changes affecting one in due time affect all others too. Natural vegetation. Natural vegetation is generally classified into three broad categories. Forest in areas with sufficient rainfall and sunshine. Grasslands in regions with moderate rains and shrubs in dry regions. In very cold regions, we have tundra vegetation consisting of small shrubs, moss and lichens. You may remember that there are different kinds of forests depending upon the climate of the place. Tropical evergreen forests. These forests are also called tropical rainforests. These thick forests are found in the regions near the equator and close to the tropics. These regions are hot and receive heavy rainfall throughout the year. As there is no particular dry season, the trees do not shed their leaves altogether. This is the reason they are called evergreen. Hardwood trees like rosewood, ebony and mahogany are common here. Tropical deciduous forests. Tropical deciduous are the monsoon forests found in large parts of India, northern Australia and Central America. These regions experience seasonal changes. Trees shed their leaves in the dry season to conserve water. The hardwood trees found in these forests are sal, teak, neem and shisham. Temperate evergreen forests. The temperate evergreen forests are located in the mid-latitudinal coastal regions. They are commonly found along the eastern margin of the continents, for example, in southeast USA, South China, and in southeast Brazil. They comprise both hard and softwood trees like oak, pine, eucalyptus, etc. Temperate deciduous forests. These are found in the northeastern part of US, China, New Zealand, and Chile, as well as in the coastal regions of Western Europe. They shed their leaves in the dry season. The common trees are oak, ash, beech, birch, etc. Mediterranean vegetation. The west and south margins of the continents have Mediterranean vegetation. Mediterranean trees adapt themselves to dry summers with the help of their thick barks and wax-coated leaves, which help them reduce transpiration. These are mostly found in the areas around the Mediterranean Sea in Europe, Africa, and Asia. These regions are marked by hot dry summers and wet winters. Citrus fruits such as oranges, figs, olives, and grapes are commonly cultivated here. Coniferous forests. In the higher latitude of the northern hemisphere, the coniferous forests are found. These are also called taiga. These forests are also seen in the higher altitudes. These trees are found in the Himalayas. They are tall, softwood evergreen trees. These woods are very useful for making pulp, which is used for manufacturing paper and newsprint. Chir, pine, cedar are the important trees in these forests. So in this video, we have seen about the biosphere, the different types of vegetation and forest. Hope you liked the video. Thank you.